Um, I know it's very difficult. I mean, I'm learning now how codependent human beings are and how much we need human interaction to kind of function and do the things that we do. It's been a very interesting learning experience, but I think I'm coping well. I think I've noticed that I kind of like my own space, so lockdown has kind of not been too bad for me.
I think this lockdown has brought a lot of change. And one thing I'm learning to do as an individual and as a doctor is identifying the change, adapting to the change, and trying my best to cope with the change.
Well, I'm eating healthy, exercising regularly, using this time to upgrade my culinary skills, and unwinding every evening with a glass of wine and some Netflix.
I'm just working, trying my best to stay creative, writing music. My project is dropping real soon, so we're finishing the project. And that's about it. Making sure I'm staying in contact with my family members and staying safe. That's about it.
Making a lot of music by talking to a lot of my family friends, the ones I've not been like in contact with for a while. And that's basically it. Sleeping, eating all types of food, surfing the net, searching a lot of stuff, weird stuff, watching everything. Yeah, and I'm reading comments and that as well.
It's been a time where I've had to develop a lot of mental strength, and then draw strength from other people as well.
The lockdown to me, first of all, was needed long before it was established. I was one of those who started screaming since February that we needed to shut down the airports. I was one of those who spoke to stakeholders in sports that we needed to cancel or suspend Edo 2020 Sports Festival. So lockdown for me came a few weeks late. However, in answering your question, I've been able to go into new things. I've started reading books again, which was my passion long time ago that I left. I started reading books. I'm still watching a lot of Netflix.
Before the lockdown, I worked partially in the vitro diagnostic arm and also worked partially in the community pharmacy arm of our business. Now with the lockdown, of course, there was a significant downscaling of activities in the area of the vitro diagnostic session. We actually had to partially shut down our operations in this area. We attend the customers only on need basis because even some of our customers also significantly downgraded their own operations. Because of this downgrading of operation in the area of in vitro diagnostics segment of our business, I shifted my focus to the pharmaceutical segment. And in this pharmaceutical segment, what I do is primarily to play my role as a community pharmacist, which I'll highlight later. That role primarily revolves around my role as a public health provider and also my role as a provider of pharmaceutical care services to our clients and our customers.
I don't know if that's a very valid question. I think everybody needs to be of service to the world right now. I think the world has changed and everyone has a role to play in it. I'm just trying to do my part to make sure that everyone I know and care and love and everyone who has access to me stays safe and healthy and comes out of this situation better and alive, most importantly. But for me as an individual, I think I'm just trying to promote the message of self-development, and everyone should really prepare in their minds that the world has changed and things need to be done differently.
How can I be of service to the world by saying stay at home, isolate, and maintain 6 feet distance, spreading all the messages of Corona and the Constitution right now. Corona has its own law, the way you're meant to be. And by also saying, keep believing, keep doing your best in life. Even if it's Corona, fuck it, just keep doing your best, keep living your life, and keep being the best. Yeah.
As a celebrity, I feel like I can be of service to people this period by lending my voice, by, talking to my fans and telling them how to stay safe in this period, by talking to my friends and making sure I also show them how to. And that's what I've been doing lately, telling people you have to wash your hands, you have to stay at home, and you have to make sure you keep your basic hygiene, basically.
I feel I can be of help to the world right now by just generally being the voice of reason in a lot of things, and just generally reminding people of the things that we can do to help us to stay safe during this period.
Well, as a chef and a business owner, my brand provides a vital public service. So I've been channeling my creative juices into creating new revenue streams that not only support my business, but my local community.
Even while I was in hospital, my organization were doing a lot of things in terms of palliatives. But just like a few of my friends, we don't like doing these things in front of the camera because these are things we've always done in the past. For every Access Bank Lagos City Marathon, we've gone back to give to the streets. For every Abeokuta 10-kilometer race, we've gone back to give to the streets. And we just thought it was something we needed to continue when the lockdown started. Aside from that, as an individual, I've been doing a lot of advocacy, a lot. I've done, as I last count, almost 20 TVs, a lot of radio. I've been on the street of my estate now, talking to people, showing them the reality. And let me shock you, from making people feel more comfortable, I've been able to get at least 4 people to get tested who have been admitted. 2 of them have been discharged, mother and son, from the advocacy of telling them, if you feel the symptom, go check. If you cannot do NCDC, go to NIMA. Do NIMA. NIMA is quicker, it's sophisticated. They send you email and let you know if you've been positive or negative or not.
Definitely try to find ways to exercise, because sitting at home and even working from home is difficult. It's very difficult because you tend to sit in one place for long periods of times. But I think this is a very good period for, like I said before, for everyone to sort of figure out ways to self-develop and grow, because it's a whole new world, and we need to find the best way for us to fit into it. Some old systems won't work in the post-COVID world, so you need to be thinking about how you can develop yourself to be ready for that.
Well, my advice to anyone right now is to invest in yourself by building skills that can help you grow even after the pandemic.
I must confess that it has been hard to be productive during these rapidly changing times, but I think something that has helped me is trying to stick to a schedule. It's hard, but waking up at the same time every day, having an agenda for the day, and trying to manage the changes that occur with the day as the day comes.
Really, with the pandemic, I feel it's like about like really being creative, because we're all stuck. Like, even if you're not stuck in a crib, you obviously cannot do as much stuff as you could do before. So it's like being creative, trying your best to be as creative as you can with limited resources. That's the best thing to say. Like, I've been going on Instagram Live more, I've been doing more funny videos, more stuff. Just, finding yourself more, I guess. Being locked up, you can find yourself more. That's about that.
Just to keep busy, stay fit, eat healthy. I keep telling people that I've had more fruits and veg in the last 2 months. I've taken more vitamin C tablets in the last 2 months than I have for a very long time. I've also been able to take walks, discover places within my estate that I had never driven to.
The lockdown is like a retreat. All my children, they phone me. They were on the phone all the time. I'm able to counsel them on the phone, but nobody goes to see one another anymore these days. But there's an advantage in the sense that we are all call God all the time. It's a retreat to make us have contact with our Creator. Family, whenever my children they spoke to me, they always phone me every day. And I phone my extended children all over the place to find out how they're doing.
For people to stay at home when they don't have anything to do and just create happiness within their confine. I believe strongly that has to be done by a lot of people. If you don't have anything to do, keep yourself entertained indoors and just remain safe.
taking very good care of our health. Because if we are not healthy, you cannot talk about productivity. One of the critical things we need to do to take care of our health right now is to really ensure that, number one, that we don't get infected with coronavirus disease. And to be very candid, for us to be able to achieve this, all we need to do is to take into cognizance and implement all those precautionary measures that have been highlighted from various global bodies, including the NCDC in Nigeria. We must take them seriously and we must implement them to the letter. One of the things we need to do is to eat well. That is very important. We need to eat well, eat a lot of vegetables, eat lots of fruits, and eat lots of things that will help to boost our immunity naturally. We also could ask our pharmacists the relevant supplements, the relevant nutritional supplements we can take that can also help to enhance our immunity. Gain new knowledge. And there are several means by which you can do this. You can get yourself involved in webinars. There are a whole lot of free online webinars that are going on in different segments of interest. Get involved in some of these seminars so that you can get new knowledge and new insights into doing things. You can also watch a whole lot of online videos, educational videos on YouTube channels, most of which are free of charge. You can also go ahead and then get some books of interest and read them. Most important thing is that you need to build your capacity. You need to increase your knowledge within the time at your disposal because of this particular lockdown.
I'd wake up, first thing I'd do is probably check my emails, take a shower. If I have to do like a video call or something, I'll take a shower. If not, I'm literally sitting and just working for as long as I can till I feel uncomfortable, and then I'll take a shower. But I'm working from home, so I'm mostly on my computer, developing strategies, taking Zoom meetings. Rarely do I go on social media these days because my workload it's really hectic. But it's nothing special. I mean, I officially get off work at 6. I'll probably take a nap till like 7:38, have some food. Probably play video games till about 10, 11. I'll probably stream, then I'll call some people and catch up before I go to bed. And then I'll probably watch, I catch up on my shows and binge watch some shows before I go to sleep. So I'll probably get to bed around 12, 1:30, and then I'm up 7:38. So it's pretty boring routine.
I've just been writing music, planning music, everything about music, writing music, doing videos around it, everything music related. That's it, man.
My daily routine is basic. I wake up every day by 11 a.m. and I meditate for an hour to 2 hours. I work out for 2 hours. Then I shower, eat, and I sleep. Then after I sleep, I wake up again by 6 p.m. and I'm in the studio all night till 6 a.m. Then I'm back to bed again. So all night, I wake all night and I sleep during the day. Basically, that's my routine. And I actually put out a quarantine EP during the first week of this whole lockdown. I put out a quarantine facility EP. It's out right now.
Well, I started by saying a prayer, exercising, having a great breakfast, and then having meetings with my team to continue planning towards a new brand we're unveiling this month. And finally, I catch up with friends and family using platforms like Instagram, Zoom, House Party, TikTok, and the likes.
So I wake up every morning as early as 6 a.m. I walk for 1.5 hours, strictly walking for 1.5 hours, go back, take my shower, go downstairs for breakfast. After that, I just either pick my book, it may be my digital book or my physical hard copy book, or I go back and watch Netflix. But in the afternoon, I do this because in the morning my daughter, who would usually take my time, is always on virtual schooling. So she spends hours with her school. She attends Grange, just attending classes. So from 2 o'clock, I go downstairs to spend time with my family after their virtual school. And in the evening, The evenings are always the best part for me. At about between 6 and 7, I take my break for my dinner. But from 9 to 10, I just climb my bicycle and enjoy the breeze and just ride around my estate, and that's been my routine.
But generally speaking, my daily routine starts with, first of all, trying to wake up a little bit later than I used to do, and then doing my daily devotions with my family members. After the daily devotion, quickly dash down if it's the day that's whether I'm at work or I'm not at work. I dash out to go and pick my colleagues from their houses so that I can bring them to the pharmacy. As I said earlier, there aren't any means of transportation for them occasioned as a result of the lockdown. So when I bring them to the pharmacy, if it is the day that I'm at work, my daily work in the pharmacy commences, and I commence to implement my roles as the pharmacist on duty for that day. And I do this up until later in the evening when we close around 7:38. Upon closure, I again take the staff back to their various houses, and then I return back to my house, take my dinner, have my night devotion with the family, and then retire for the day.
This is not the first time we're having a world pandemic. We've had world pandemics in the past. They have come, and they have unfortunately taken a lot of lives, and they've gone. My parting words would be preventing COVID as much as possible. Let us try our best to stay safe. Physical distancing works, and let's try our best to do that. Hand hygiene, wearing a mask where you have to. If you don't have to go out, please don't go out. Try to stay safe as much as possible. We will come out victorious on the other side. So the idea is just know that this too will pass, because it will pass, and let's just try to stay safe as we ride through the current challenges that the epidemic has brought.
We will get through this together.
We will get through this together.
We will get through this together.
This too shall pass, and we will come out stronger.
We will get through this together. I go by the name Cheeky Cheesy.
Just stay positive and stay blessed. Love.
So we're all in this together, and if we do the things that we're supposed to do, hopefully we'll all be able to come out on the other side.